Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I want to focus here on the smaller time frame in this video. The larger time frame structure was discussed earlier today in a video here on X, where I covered specifically the larger time frame and all the parameters also for this week. Yeah, very important if you're interested. Check it out. I did the same for Ethereum. And you are prepared for the week. I will use this analysis and kind of build on it throughout the week to monitor, is it still relevant and so on. So check it out. I put the link for our X channel in the comment section. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart here. The pressure remains downward, as long as we're holding below $107,511 to $109,930. So this is the zone. I mean, it could be tested. This zone could be tested. It was already tested today. We could move into this once more, but upside momentum remains very weak. I think it's clear that we are in a downtrend. It's clear that we are in a local downtrend, which could, of course, stretch into a more extended downtrend. As I said, I explained all of that and what it could lead to in that video that you'll find on our X channel. Here, however, we can really dive into the microstructures. And what I wanted to double down on is that from the all-time high that formed on the 6th of October, we have seen a 5-wave move down. Now, that was a first warning, but it could have led to another rally, and it still could technically, but there's no evidence for it because this move up ended as a 3-wave move up. And then it gave us 5 waves down, and that's kind of the next warning, Now, you might remember that last week, I think it was, or a couple of weeks ago, we defined together in these videos here on this channel what constitutes a bear market, or what would indicate, what would be a first indication that a bear market has started. And the very first one, the very earliest signal was a 3-wave rally into this resistance area, exactly this resistance area, and then an impulsive rejection from there. That's what we've seen. I mean, I can't be clearer. I mean, I'm not calling for a bear market to unfold right now. It was literally the first signal, but, again, it won't get any clearer. I mean, the trend is down for now. This can turn into a more established downtrend. This can turn into a more extended downtrend. For now, we're still ranging, but we have 5 waves down, 3 waves up, 5 waves down, 3 waves up, another 5-wave move down today, and now no real recovery and no break above resistance. I mean, the concern is here. I mean, it's only a concern if, you're like heavily leveraged long, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the concern is that this here is another 1-2 setup. And if this is the case, then the next move down could be a 3rd wave. And this can be quite aggressively bearish, and could take us towards 98 to 99K next. Because once this wave 2 is in and complete, the 3rd wave could unfold, and the 3rd wave is typically the strongest decline in any trend, in this case in a downtrend. Now the bulls, of course, they still have a chance, but we would need to see a break above $109,930, because that would at least reduce the likelihood of an immediately directly bearish 1-2 setup after a larger degree 1-2. So we would basically be moving in a 3rd wave of a 3rd wave, okay? And this is strong. It's a strong downtrend. And I mean, at least the market is moving a bit. I mean, all of this sideways chop was super boring. Now at least we get some movement. Okay, it's to the downside, but I guess for anybody who's really bullish long-term on Bitcoin, that is not a problem. For those of you who are trading, it shouldn't be a problem as well, because the trend changes, from time to time, and you just need to align with the trend. So the only real problem is for those who are, let's say, heavily leveraged and have no plan. And I always teach in the videos and in our updates that a trading plan is so important, and position sizing is important. Now, of course, you know, what many people wait for, and myself included, I'd love to see it, is better times for the altcoin sector. But I shared also over the last few days that my thesis remains that Bitcoin dominance, while it could have topped, that's the base case, yeah, in the short term, it can definitely go higher. And I think it will. So I only posted that yesterday on X as well. I mean, Bitcoin dominance thesis is it might have topped in June. I could be wrong about it. But what currently matters for me is the present, you know, what happens right now. And right now, we're moving higher based on this trend line. And I said yesterday, my view is that we go higher. And yeah, okay, we did go higher already since then, but my view is still quite a bit higher, possibly even above the 10th of October high. So we'll stay close to this. There was obviously this spike in October and a sharp decline, but we keep grinding higher. And I think if Bitcoin goes down, yeah, Bitcoin is normally holding better than altcoins, so Bitcoin dominance should go up. If Bitcoin goes up again, capital should first flow into Bitcoin. And I think it just makes sense, yeah, for Bitcoin dominance to still go a little higher. And if Bitcoin can go higher, Bitcoin dominance first and Bitcoin, then at some point money will again flow into altcoins, but I don't think we're there yet. It's not that environment for altcoins right now. Very selective. Yeah, I covered Dash yesterday. Dash was like, again, had a really good day today as well. For some reason, not so popular on YouTube. I'm not sure why. But yeah, it was one of the daily winners. So anyway, we'll stay close to this. This should give you a good idea of all the relevant levels on the smaller time frames, Bitcoin dominance as well. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, yeah, check out our X channel for additional updates. I'll leave a link in the, I'll leave a link in the comment section here for our X channel. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.